There's a style of architecture and design that has recently become very, very popular, and I'm talking about Japandi style. It's a mix of Japanese and Scandinavian architecture, and it has completely taken the world by storm. So much so that my mom started renovating her house last year, and we kind of decided to go for a more minimalist vibe. I'll also be uploading a house tour because I am absolutely in love with my mom's style and design and her whole house in general in India on my other YouTube channel, on which I post more IRL content. If you want to follow me there, I will have it linked down in the description below. With that being said, I wanted to recreate a certain design that I saw on Pinterest of Japandi architecture. So what exactly do I mean by Japandi? On the Architecture and Design magazine, it says that Japandi is a mashup of Japanese interiors and Scandinavian interiors, both of which have centuries worth of personal history, and this design aesthetic is principled around supporting a healthy, meaningful lifestyle. I draw my inspiration a lot from Pinterest, so pictures like this, very minimalist, very earthy, wood tones, a lot of rattan, a lot of jute rugs, some detailing, paneling on the walls, very low beds as well, and of course just imbuing a very cozy, comfy vibe. This is the house exterior that I want to go for in The Sims 4. So I've decided to build this house in Mount Komorebi. This is the world that came with the Snowy Escape expansion pack, and it's set to emulate spirits of Japan in it. And I really wanted to imbue this Japandi style vibe into this world because I think it just suits it so well. It's a combination of Japanese and Scandinavian interiors and exteriors, so I'm excited for it, as you can imagine. Right now, I'm just going ahead and trying to build the exterior of the house to look similar to the one that I showed you in the picture. And the way that I'm doing it is by using tons and tons of platforms and a lot of different walls. And by saying that I'm using a lot of different walls, all I mean is that I'm creating like pseudo fake walls, such as using two different pieces put together to make like a thicker wall piece, so that it just looks like it's more of a facade rather than something that I've just placed down like that. Going in, I really enjoy the fact that I used an inspiration picture because I don't know why, I don't usually do that, and I really should start doing it. As someone who was very new to The Sims, I don't know why I didn't use inspiration pictures. They help out so much in terms of roofing, layouts, exteriors, and it's just good practice, you know? So if you're someone who's new to The Sims and is struggling with how to build, because I certainly struggled with how to build, I've only been playing The Sims I think for about like 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months, at most that. I used to play Sims 2, but since then I, went to college, didn't have a PC, couldn't really get it on my laptop either, and so Sims 4 has been very new to me these past 6 months. So it's been quite the learning curve for me, and I have kind of really used Twitch in the past to learn how to build in The Sims. But also, like I said, using these inspiration pictures really gives you a good design layout in your head for what you should make or something that you can emulate your build after. And so because Japandi is so incredibly imbued in connection to nature and the earth, I really want to use those earth tones and really bring in that wood aspect. So paneling and siding should all just be like vertical clapboard, I believe I used. And I also wanted to make the foundation, so the foundation trim, to be very subdued, more whites, more browns and beiges. I also really enjoy this roof color. I think it looks so fantastic. It was definitely the right decision. And also the use of this concrete, chef's kiss. And if you aren't familiar with the use of platforms, truly they have been game-changing for me. I've been using them all over in my apartment builds, to create lofts, just everything and anything. So now that I've realized that I can't actually place my window where I want it to be, I'm just gonna go in and enable cheats. And you can do that by pressing Ctrl+C on your PC and typing in testing cheats space on, and then typing bb.moveObjects space on. What this does is that it enables you to move whatever you want, wherever you want, and you can also overlap stuff without the Sims glitching and giving you an error. I've also tried my best to make minimal use of packs here, although I don't think it was quite intentional at the time that I was filming this. I think just naturally a lot of island living and snowy escape were the go-tos for this particular type of build. And base game, a lot of base game. And I think that's quite natural because island living is that girl. You know, island living is that pack that gives you very much connected to nature, very much sunlight and open spaces, open concepts, rattan, a lot of wood. I really like that pack as well. Oh, here's a cool tip. If your door is floating like that and you don't actually want to put just normal stairs, you can make fake stairs using platforms. So here I've just placed one platform down and then I'm just going to raise its level, as well as put down another platform and raise the level one below the one that I already put. I know that's a bit confusing, but as you can see, I'm doing it over here. And then at last, I'm going to put one more platform because your Sims can climb up that one step. And yeah, those are your fake stairs. It's great. I'm a bit new to this style of video because I did initially want to make this a speed build. So I had approximately 3 to 4 hours of footage. Yes, this build took me 3 to 4 hours, but I had 3 to 4 hours of footage and I was thinking, maybe I can just, like speed it up, make it a speed build. But then I was like, perhaps I kind of want to go in and talk through it and have it be a little bit slower. So let me know whether you enjoy this kind of videos or not. I have found that I in particular don't really like speed builds. I cannot really follow what's going on in the build, and it's very overwhelming, especially as someone who's trying to learn watching someone else play The Sims. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below if this kind of a video is new, is something that you've seen being done, is it something that's more comfortable to you? Let me know. Right, another trick that I have is there are so many items, especially if you have debug on as well. There are so many items to go through and so little time, as well as just like energy to actually sort through all of them. If I'm scrolling through my items, I just pick out the ones that I think would match my build the best, and I put all of them in my build, just like scattered about so that I can pick and choose what I want when I want. And it has worked out so well for me. I've also seen Japandi styles having a lot of Zen-esque bathrooms, so I really wanted to make this bathroom small, compact, but still kind of special. So I'm going for like a semi-double sink moment. I really like these mirrors as well that I've used. As you can see, I'm gonna put 2 sinks, but I'm gonna remove one because I love my clutter. But what I am gonna go in and do is make a walk-in shower. And this shower is so nice because it's like wood, but it's tiled wood. So what I've done is I've separated the shower area and I've used the university shower and just placed that on the opposite wall. Going in with a glass sliding door, and I really like it. I think it really looks good. And these panels, oh my god, these panels are literally my ride or die. I love them. And once I place those down, I'm just gonna make that whole area wood, and it looks really good. It's your built-in shower, completely usable, completely functional. It's great. And I believe it's a good way to spice up your build because I find that bathrooms are so hard to make in The Sims 4. I just don't know how to be innovative in a bathroom, like what do you want me to do? What am I supposed to do? I don't understand. Instead of like just putting a toilet, a sink, and a shower, how else can you spruce it up? So even these little things really make a difference in my opinion. Oh my goodness, I just gotta look at myself. I look like the book version of Hermione Granger right now. I feel a little bit crazy. Anyway, I've gone in and put like separators because I did want this to have a very studio apartment kind of feel, because I associate Japandi style with a very open concept, and I definitely wanted to do that. But I still think a little bit of separation goes a long way. Another way of making a headboard or a more fancy looking bed area is by putting your bed on a platform. So that's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna use this as a grand headboard. Let's just call it that. I'm gonna panel that whole space with wooden flooring as well as wooden vertical clapboards, because I think that just makes it look like it's one piece from top to bottom. And I really enjoy that look. Going ahead and placing my snowy escape bed because I think it looks so cute, my little side tables, and I'm gonna go in and clutter that area as well. But to finish off this little fake headboard, I'm just going in and placing 2 pillars just so that it looks like it's one piece. I really like the continuity here. And to be completely honest with you, at the time that I was building this, I had no idea what to place by the bedsides. And so I was just like, let me just take the cheap way out and put 2 windows. But I genuinely think it ended up looking really cute. I also love these shelving units as well as the wardrobe from Snowy Escape. I think they're adorable. And these lights, oh my goodness, beautiful, stunning. I definitely want to include an aspect of Zen in the house as well. So I've gone ahead and put those little plants on the wall. I think it's so cute. This green goddess is one of my favorite plants. I love it. And I know I'm placing like bar stools and a table here and there right now, but that's all gonna change. The orientation of it is gonna change. Even though that does look cute, I just could not figure out how to make that work. So if you have ideas, let me know, because I don't know, I'm not good with open concept, open floors. It's hard for me to wrap my little brain around. And oh my goodness, don't get me started on these counters, because I think they have my heart in an absolute chokehold. I know I use that phrasing a lot, but genuinely, these are one of the best and prettiest counters in this game. No questions asked. They are just absolutely stunning. Although, you know what I do wish for? I wish they had like different items in those cabinets, because it just looks too matchy-matchy at times. I'm just like, why? Why would you do that? It doesn't make sense to me. I also really want to include a lot of open shelving in this as well, because I know that things are hidden and stuff, but I think if you were to put like mud pots and, you know, just little stuff, little clutter stuff here and there on those shelving units like plants, I think that would really tie this whole build together. And like I said, I am going to be going in and cluttering a lot in this video, so adding a lot of plants, a lot of items, a lot of knickknacks here and there. See, this is where I get a little bit confused, because I'm just like, I don't know what I want to do with this space. It's so confusing. I want there to be a little nook for a desk, because I definitely think they like to read and write, and they just like having their little zen space area where they can just chill and do work for a little bit with no one disturbing them. And so I genuinely thought that's gonna be the best spot to put that. Also, look at that bookshelf. Oh my god, that bookshelf is life. It is everything and more. I love it so much. So is that a pig on the bookshelf? I don't know, I can't tell. And I feel like I'm beating a dead horse, but at this point, I really wanted to divvy up this area. So I've made another divider that's kind of like a semi-divider using a half wall and 2 pillars. So it's kind of like the half wall is being sandwiched by the 2 pillars. And on the opposite side, I'm just putting a couch. I really like this couch. It looks very modern, but still very low to the ground and very Japandi-esque. So I am in love with it. I think it's super cute. And I think it really fits well with this whole lounge aesthetic that I'm going for right now. And this trellis, I'm sorry, I'm in love with the greenery in this game and the paintings. I just think they're phenomenal. The Sims 4 does such a good job with those things. And right now I'm gonna put a huge TV so that even someone sitting on a bed, like all the way at the back, can see the TV. I'm sorry, okay, I like watching TV when I'm in bed. It's just a thing, okay? I grew up with that, but whatever. And because I like a little bit of symmetry as well, I'm just gonna panel that with wood as well. And as you might notice, I have put the pillars as well, and now I'm just putting a comfy, cozy rug. As well as a rattan. Is that rattan or is that just woven? I don't know, is it made of jute? I can't tell. Anyway, this is a little tour of the apartment. Apartment? Should I call it a house? I'm not sure. But I went in and I really cluttered this place up with a lot of plants, a lot of little knickknacks here and there. I think the bathroom might be one of my favorite areas in this house, but also like that bed space. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I don't know why, but I absolutely adore this kind of aesthetic, this kind of style. It is definitely one of my favorites. Anyway, if you enjoyed that build and you enjoyed watching me just talk over it, it's a different kind of video. Thank you for sticking by for so long. I really appreciate it. And if you like my content, please make sure to subscribe, comment, and like the video. It really helps me out. And I would love to see you again, as always. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!